Alrighty ho, YouTube. Dad with a bike coming at you, and we're actually cruising home from work, but I've got a new addition to the bike, and it's this pretty little bad boy right there, and that, my sir, is my DynoJet Tuner. So we'll talk a bit more about this, so stick around and we'll walk through what I got and who I got it from and what I think of it so far. So be back in a second. Alrighty guys, so yeah, I got myself a DynoJet. This is the PV3, and I bought it from FuelMoto. I got it just a couple days ago, as a matter of fact. And I think you all know, and if you don't know, in one of my other videos I talk about I got rid of my Vance & Hines exhaust and I put on Two Brothers 2-in-1 Comp S, and I'll link that video as well. But when I got that put on, I took it out, kind of tested it, and at that time I was riding with a Tier 1 tuner, and I like the Tier 1 tuner, I really do. So there's nothing to be bad to be said against the Tier 1 tuner. But given that I was kind of going for a more performance-based configuration, I wanted to have a bit more control over what I was doing, and that was nice. She let me by. Anyway, I wanted to have more control over what I was doing with different things, fueling, timing, rev limit, speed, all that other crap. All the great things you get when you do, like, the PV3 tuner. So, they do lots of stuff for you, and it's a great tuner. And I do know that I want to take this thing to get it dynoed, but, I'm not going to do that right now. It's gonna be a few weeks before I do that. But anyway, what I ended up getting, of course, was this PV3 from FuelMoto, and I chose them because a lot of the guys, let me give it a good rip. Whoa, come on, baby. Oh man, Jesus, I love it. Anyway, now you can see why I wanted to do that. So anyway, you reach out. So I bought it from FuelMoto. They sent it to you fast. I got it in like a couple days. And then kind of the first thing that you do is you kind of plug it in, you get the reading, and then you pull the file off, send that up to FuelMoto, and then FuelMoto sends you back your tune. And you fill out this form. It asks you some questions about your bike, because they have a lot of quite a few tunes on file. So, I sent them, I use, the Two Brothers exhaust, Trask Intake, and I said, I don't care about fuel efficiency, I want as much power as I can get out of it. So then, they send you your first tune. And the website says it takes, about 3 days to get your tune. Well, I got it the next day. So, bueno, FuelMoto, that was awesome. So anyway, I then took it, slapped it on my bike, routed the cable, of course, and then flashed it. And I have a video that, or a couple of little video clips that I'll throw after this little monologue to kind of walk through what I did in the steps. It's really simple, it's not complicated, but you know, it's fun to share the video. But anyway, so now you have it. I'm like uber happy with this thing. And I don't know, I'm excited about the potential and the power that it has, because I can truly tell you right now, I already feel a big difference from my tier 1 tuner. You know, for certain, this thing, with this tuner, with the tune they gave me, and this exhaust, the intake, all the performance modifications I have, this front wheel comes up, and that is so awesome. Anyway, I'm gonna peel off now and let you guys check out the video, and I'll come back in a second and kind of close it out. So enjoy the videos. Alrighty, y'all. So I've got the DynoJet cable plugged into the computer port or the ECU port, and now I'm messing with how I'm going to run it. So I'm probably going to run along the side up through here, and I'll probably run it along the channel of the brakes, and then up through here, and I'm going to figure out some mounting mechanism up here somewhere. But until I do, probably what I'll end up doing is just stuffing the tuner inside my little bag here. Anyway, so that's what I'm kind of working on right now. Bike is still apart because of the intake is still being dried. So if you watch my channel, you'll see in another video, we'll put all that stuff back together. But really right here is that's all it is. So I bought this from FuelMoto, and the great thing about FuelMoto is they'll do the tunes for you. So they sent me my first tune that'll get me going, and then probably I'll ride it for a couple weeks, and then I'll take it to AF1 Racing here in Austin, and then I'll get them to put it on the dyno and see what she does. So I'm excited to kind of see how all this is going to end up kind of come to fruition. But so far it's been really easy, and the FuelMoto guys responded to me, so I sent them my initial details that was pulled from my ECU, sent it to them last night. I got the tune this morning, so man, hell of a job from those guys. So anyway, when we come back, I'll have everything all put back together, and then we'll walk through the first tune on this bad boy. So I'll see y'all back here in just a bit. All right, everybody, so here we are. We are finishing up the PV3 DynoJet tuner. I've got it all plugged in. She's there, she's plugged in. She actually runs the length of this. She's up inside the tank here, or on the inside. It follows the brake lines, and then pops out, boop. Right here, wraps up in with the rest of my cables, comes out, and I've got it nicely mounted right there. So now when we turn the engine on, or turn the ignition over, she should come on. Woo! DynoJet. And bam. So now I am gonna switch sides because I'm gonna monkey with this a bit. And I'm left-handed, so hopefully you guys can see. We're gonna flash this thing. So, boop. So I sent this to, oh, there it is. So I sent this to, or I bought this from FuelMoto. And then basically all I do is I ran this, collected the initial diagnostics, the initial details of the ECU and all that stuff, uploaded that to FuelMoto, told them, you know, I've got a Trask Intake, I have a two brothers, two into one, and I told them, make it scream. So this is, of course, the initial flash. It hasn't been put on the dyno yet and monkeyed with. But, you know, as you can see, they sent back in an email this little file. I took this file, plugged this guy in with a USB cable to my computer, and just literally drag and drop this file on. So we're going to select him and say go. Say yeah. No. Okay. Oh, she's doing something. Like everything just flipped off. Now they said this could take a few minutes. All right, so we're not going to watch it sit here and write forever. So I'll come back when it's done writing and then start from there. Okay, she's complete. It says to verify it, turn the key off. And then back on. Oh, at least the lights came back on. Kind of freaked me out. Bam. She is tuned. So now the next thing is going to be to get this baby out on the road and give it a shot. So I'm going to put all this stuff back together, take it for a little test drive, and I think later on I'm going to spin up, throw all my gear on and spin up a video of us testing out this first tune. So anyway, we'll be back shortly. All right, well, I hope you all thought that that was useful, and if you're interested in, you know, doing the tune, what it takes, all that stuff, I think I've pretty much kind of covered it in those videos. It's not a complicated process at all. It's really simple. Definitely easier to do than my Tier 1 tuner. My Tier 1 tuner, it had to plug into the cylinder heads. It was a pain in the ass to do it. And this one, you know, I can tell you I've gotten much better performance out of already, and I'm, you know, going to be super excited when I get, you know, this to a you know, get it to a dyno so that I actually can really see what it's capable of, and moreover really see what kind of horsepower and torque numbers I'm pulling now. So anyway, if you all found this useful, if you liked it, do me a favor, hit that subscribe, like, notify thing. I've got more videos coming. I've got, so specifically with this new performance exhaust blah blah blah, you know, configuration, I've got some videos that are coming out that I need to do. I need to finish up some editing on, where I am doing drive-bys so you guys can hear the exhaust note, all that good stuff. And then in a couple of weeks, when I'm able to actually get out to AF1 racing to get the work done on, you know, putting this on the dyno, that whole process is gonna, the hell was that back there? Anyway, that whole process is gonna get recorded, and I'll share that with y'all too. And then you all will be able to see just how much power I'm able to get out of this thing now. So anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for putting up with my rambling, and I want y'all to make sure that you're nice to one another. Generally be kind, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.